Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day,
Or just to say good morning.
so get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome. Listen, we're almost there.
We had a lot of things going on.
Starting tomorrow, though, we're going to get this right. And for the first time in many years
Good morning.
of doing this show, we got 4 cameras in play.
How you like that? 4 cameras in one room.
Quattro. Let me see the 4 cameras.
I love this idea.
Look at that. Look at Texas. She doesn't know what to do with herself.
Good morning, everyone.
It's okay, Katie.
Now-
I wish Bailey was sitting next to me.
Now, I
but
am
whatever.
bringing in 3 new TVs in here,
I'm here with you in spirit.
In this room?
in this room, so that monitor, so you can see, and you can see, because the only ones who can see anything is us.
Okay, where are you going to hang them?
I'm putting one behind us.
Okay.
I'm putting one in this corner. Maybe one in that corner.
Ugh. We need a monitor out on the floor.
Did he say
He has another idea.
We need a monitor out on the floor
Yeah.
where the lobby entrance is.
We have one's up on top.
Above
No,
the
no, no,
ceiling.
not that side, but the other side.
Other side.
Oh, like above the door?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because when you're at the piano, like if I'm running floor or something, all the screens are behind me.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
So
you
look
tell
at
me.
this.
I got 3 monitors here that we can use,
There's that right where Sam is sitting underneath the desk. There's 3. We just have to hook it up.
and I'm bringing, there's 3 monitors that are doing nothing, and I can bring in another 2 because the radio station doesn't need the TV in the lobby and the 2 TVs in the
just
kitchen.
gotta
So,
ask.
Okay.
so more equipment. What was that noise? He makes that
You're
noise.
saying, what? I got a new friend this morning.
That's the same sound as in the snooze video.
The doorbell, that's how we got it.
Really?
The doorbell rings this morning, and there's a lady at the door. I'm like, hi, may I help you? She's here. And she picks up a box off the floor. And I said, oh, thank you. Are you coming in? She says, no, I'm Amazon.
I can't believe you ordered that at 7 o'clock.
I
and we
ordered
got
it at 7
8.
o'clock this morning. We got it at
Wait,
what,
really?
9:30? Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna order a new phone case and have it delivered here, but I was gonna ask you first. But I was like, okay, let's just order it on our own.
What was that? Did we tear something?
I was just laughing. But I had this new friend. I said, oh, I thought you were coming in to visit. She's like, no, I'm just Amazon.
You ever have somebody in a boxing ring and they're punch drunk because they
I'm
got
never
hit
in a
so much?
boxing ring.
You ever seen anybody get hit so many times?
Yeah.
And they
Is that why it's called Punch Drunk?
Yes. Because they got hit so
I
many
never
times.
knew
You're
that.
punch drunk. Everybody that comes to the door.
Oh, coming in today? It's like I got PTSD from saying, oh, have you ever bit your cheek when
That
you
was
eat?
really disturbing.
Yes, I have.
Oh, and then you like
I
can't
hate it.
talk. I feel like my cheek had like a chipmunk in here. I don't know what I was eating last night. It was like I ate my
She
cheek
has
instead
a
of.
chipmunk in her cheek. Say that 10 times.
Have you ever bit it? So it ever bit your tongue?
Yeah, I have.
Never. I have never bit my tongue. in
Ever
60
bit the
years
inside of
life.
your
There's
cheek?
no way
Never.
you've never
And then you know what
bitten
happens is
There's
you bite
no
it
way,
over
right?
and over again every time you
Make sure it's the same
move your
thing.
mouth. Anyway, happy Thursday to you.
Happy Thursday.
I gotta tell you, I was happy it started raining today because I thought it would keep it a little bit cooler. This heat is like, oh my goodness.
Well, what's going to happen now is going to get very humid
Oh my God, are you
when it
kidding?
starts to evaporate all this water. But I could use a couple of days of rain.
We all could.
Texas could use a drop of rain.
Texas, the state,
It's
not
so
you.
hot.
I was like, what do you mean?
It's so hot
Yeah,
when
what's that supposed to
it mists in
my
Texas. You know, like dew. it evaporates in the atmosphere. It doesn't even make it to the earth.
The heat is just crazy, crazy. You guys are huge sports because when this place gets baking and cooking by the end of the day, we should do like a meditation show and keep the
No,
lights
I
off.
ain't doing no more meditation. You
Can
got
we
me
eat
all
some
meditated
bacon?
out.
Speaking of meditation, I think our good friend Tracy McDonough might be popping in today from Healing Moments.
Is she?
I don't know, maybe. You never know.
Oh, look at this.
What you got?
Throwback Thursday. I got my elements to discuss.
Got your Throwback Thursday?
Yes.
So I was watching the news this morning. Remember how you were talking about the All-Star game had mic'd up the players?
Yes.
Well, they mic'd up Little League team. And to see what the Little League players would say on the field. It was hilarious. So the pitcher goes, hey, that pitcher's got a big butt. And then they're like high-fiving, yay, I'm hungry, my stomach's growling. It was hilarious to see what the little kids said when they were mic'd up on the baseball field.
No.
Have you guys ever coached a little league team?
I've never.
Oh, it's funny because when you walk up and down the tunnel, now I used to coach third base, so I can only do it when the kids were on the field. But my coaches used to tell me, they used to write down some of the things the kids used to say.
So funny, right?
So they had a lot of the same classes. So and they're watching the game and they go, so did you do Mr. Shapiro's homework last night? No, yes I did. I says I didn't get to do it. Can I get your notes? Can I get the homework? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they are doing trades and all sorts of stuff going on in there.
So they had mic'd these kids up so you could hear what they were saying on the field. It was so funny. This one wanted a hot dog. Another one said, you got a big butt. So funny to hear what kids have to say.
I know, right? Isn't it great?
Isn't it? It's funny how the All-Star Game had the latest and greatest technology in our industry. So I'm asking people, did you watch the All-Star Game? No. Because
I didn't
it's
see any
become a
promotion
boring-
on it. But how do they mic? What are they on? Battery lavaliers?
They wear a headset that does both. It talks and listens.
That's interesting.
And then it's a pencil like this that goes in their collar or the back of their shirt.
Wow.
The only thing I noticed was that the pitchers were still wearing a wire to this piece, because this is the transmitter. But you could hear the arm going forward at 100 miles an hour. You ever heard something, the wind go
Whoosh.
by? You could hear that.
So I wonder how they did it with the kids because you couldn't see any of the wires. I'm looking for a boom, and there's a little kid going, high five, I'm five, high five, I'm five. I get so amused by these kids.
It's hilarious. I was doing it.
Sam too.
I was doing a game one year, and we were getting trounced. I mean, we were getting our butts beat in this inning. We were losing 13-0. So I go out on the mound. Yeah, it wasn't funny because I was losing control of that game. So I go out on the mound, and they all come in. The infield comes in, all the players, and they expect me to say, "Argh." So I.
You already
walked
do
on-
that every day.
So I walk on the mound and I go to them. So who didn't do their homework last night? Because it was a Sunday,
What homework?
and they said their homework for school for Friday, and they go, "What? Who didn't do their homework?" And the third baseman says, "How did you know I didn't do it? Why?" He says, I need some help. I says, "Okay, so after the game, I want you to come see me." And everybody's looking around like, what does that have to do with the game? And I said, well, obviously we're not at a game, because you're letting these guys run all over you. So we might as well talk about something else.
Oh my gosh, that's not nice.
So they look at me. We won that game 14-13.
Wow. You do have a way to motivate people.
I was asking them, if we're not going to play ball, then we might as well do something else, right? It's like when I say to you, if you're not going to work and you want to hang out, let's talk about something else.
So what you working on, Miss Bailey? What's your shirt?
Oh, my shirt? Oh, it's a skeleton surfing.
Is that your sister make that?
Oh, no. Oh, I think I may have stole it from her at one point.
Yeah, well, I would think so.
Did you make it, or was it your sister's to steal?
Oh, it was my sister's to steal.
Oh, okay.
To
Or
borrow.
mom's.
Happiness comes in waves. So what do you have Kira working on in
That's
the other
smart.
room?
She's working on the animation.
Did you talk to her?
Yes, we talked.
Nice job.
And you still in one piece. You're
Nice
still in
job.
one piece.
I know, right?
How you doing over there, Sam?
Pretty good.
He's back, what, 4 days in a row already?
I know, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yes.
What do you like about being here?
every day is something new.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't know what's coming your way today, buddy.
Wait till you see Friday. Wait till you get to Friday, man.
Fun Fridays.
He hasn't been here.
Friday?
Oh. Have you
And the
heard
bell.
of Kenny Love?
You're gonna have
Kenny
fun
Love is a
tomorrow.
challenging boy. But listen, Josh is the only one in here that knows Friday night what a challenge that board is.
Oh.
Right? That board
It's
is
not
not
the
it.
board.
It's the people.
It's they're scary.
It's the people.
Those are New Yorkers. They're scary.
And wait till and you have to do that board. Sometimes there's 20 people in that room, Josh, and they're in the hallway and everywhere else, and you got to sit there and pray. Linda leaves and goes somewhere else because she can't take it, and I got to sit there, and there are camera angles. Now the reason that we have 4 cameras today is because this makes capturing everything in the room easier. This will make your life easier. There is no angle in here not covered, right?
Absolutely.
And even Texas, in all her wholesomeness, is sitting there.
You know what that means? We get to rearrange the artwork more so we can feature different things on different camera angles now, which is pretty cool.
You can
That's
put
good.
cameras on the artwork if you want. This is limitless. I love this. I think this is the smartest thing we've ever done.
And I love that Amazon delivers now in an hour and a half.
That I've never seen in my life.
Apparently, they're going to be starting this drone delivery situation that you actually will get it from a drone within an hour.
Yeah, Beaucaire did it.
Okay, but what if you
Looking
order?
at Atlanta, like they were building, at least when I went, they were building the headquarters of there. Like they had this massive plot of land where they were just building all these areas for storage and for the drones.
It's funny because
Oh,
I
wow.
thought that a drone, the package had to be like the one that you got today, small. And Beaucaire, I think it was before COVID or during COVID, they were an experiment for the drone delivery. And the boxes are pretty big. And the drones are pretty big.
Yeah.
And it worked.
But what about like a very expensive?
You wouldn't put that on a
Purchase.
drone.
What if someone's
You
I don't know
wouldn't put
getting a
that.
glass face for some
You
reason?
wouldn't put that on
I guess
a
there's
drone.
different things like paper towels and things that are consumable,
Coffee.
little cams,
But
things
like
that
you
you can
can't
put
ship
on a
like
drone.
like a TV,
No.
obviously.
No.
That would fall in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, no.
But
I heard Tropicana is closing one of their plants on the west coast of Florida, and a lot of layoffs are happening these days.
A lot of stuff. You know, what I don't understand is that the economy, interest rates are going down. People
Down?
money, yeah. No, interest rates went down, but they're going to stick to the increase still, I heard. But the rates are down. Inflation is down. Gasoline at Costco is $3.68. $3. You remember
Not
what a
four?
3 looks like? $3.68. So if you guys would like to go get gas.
do we
Bailey
have to have
wants a hot
Costco
dog.
card?
No, I have a Costco
Yes, I
card.
do.
So we
Do
can
you
use
want
your
a hot
Costco
dog?
card?
Yes, but we have to do one at a time. In other words, you can't go in him at the same
Like
day.
once a day.
One a day, like a vitamin.
So we can all just like
Like a vitamin. You guys
borrow
ever
it.
take Flintstone vitamins or those gummy vitamins as kids?
They're
I
so
took 'em.
good.
I haven't.
I
I
took 'em.
haven't.
I like them.
I like
had the
them
rock
too.
hard ones.
I had the
They
rock
had
hard
like
ones too.
chalk.
They were like chalk,
Oh wait, I
right?
had those too.
I
I
had
had-
the gummy ones. The gummies were good.
I
That's what
had
happens.
both.
He's a whole nother generation from you guys.
I had the rock, and then I had the gummies, and I had to take them because I had kids, and they wouldn't take them until I put it in
I
my
didn't
mouth.
have anything Flintstones.
And they made your tongue purple
They
or blue or
did?
something. Yeah, you should have it. I'll buy you one.
Oh, yes, please.
They're good. I'll take some.
Put some pepper in it.
Think of the amount of products that are out there. TBT. So what do you got cooking over there in your TBT?
What's my TBT?
Throwback Thursday.
Oh,
You want to know something terrifying? I never had cocoa or fruity pebbles before.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm dead serious.
That's
Freddie
really
had never had a
shocking.
cucumber.
nope.
I had a cucumber, but I never had cocoa or fruity pebbles in my life.
Is there any foods that you guys have never had that you feel like you were deprived as a child?
Many.
I've had it. but
Money.
I can't have it often.
Why?
Pineapples.
How come?
Oh, you
I
get
think
that.
I ate it so little that now whenever I eat it, I start getting rashes.
You get the rash. You're allergic to the pineapple
maybe
acid.
you're
Yeah, I
allergic.
think I am.
So am I. I start sweating like a banshee,
Yeah, me too.
but I love it.
But it's so good, exactly. And I think it's just because I didn't have it enough when I was
It has nothing to do with it. What you got to do is you got to drink a lot of water after you eat it,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna urinate like a camel. But the more you urinate, the less you'll be affected by
Just
it.
don't eat it here.
Um,
Eat it at home under
Yeah,
parental
yeah,
supervision.
get a treat. So okay. So one of the tidbits. Did you see President Biden is federally enacting by presidential power some climate changes. It really doesn't amount to much because he really can't do much. But because everybody's screaming at him to do something, because the whole world's burning up.
Including me, yes.
So he goes to some place, and his backdrop is like a nuclear waste plant. I guess it was a garbage dump or something. And he's sitting there behind it. Everybody's making fun of him this morning, saying, why would you go there? Instead of going to a beautiful greenery or something to show how climate can be affected, maybe Yellowstone where the fires are destroying the woods. No, he goes to this place where there's nothing but, it looks like they cleaned out all the garbage from a dump by a river. It's horrible.
I don't know. But if I were a kid growing up and I saw the news, I would think, what is going to happen? I cannot even deal with being an adult.
Why?
Because there's not a lot of good things happening. Any food, Josh, you never ate?
I can't think of anything. The only thing I can think of is, since I'm vegetarian now, I miss Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Oh my God, that's big enough to feed a family.
Yeah.
Slick once bought Freddie a Popeye chicken sandwich. It was that fried chicken.
Yeah.
That thing killed me.
It was enough for 4 people on
Really?
this
It's
serving,
good.
right?
It's good.
I love
It
the size,
sounds
but my
good.
God, it's spicy.
Have you never had it?
There's a spicy
I never
quesadilla
had
in the
it.
fridge
It's
from
good.
Katie from
You
the
should
other
try
day
it.
if anyone's
Sounds
hungry.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about it. It's probably moldy by now.
I don't think so.
So Katie, this next tidbit, it relates to you because you always say good habits, keep a positive attitude. So the federal government is asking us to get one new habit a day and get rid of one old habit a day.
Okay.
So if you burp in public, don't do that.
I don't usually burp, so.
Well, I was going to say something else, which I know you do, but I wasn't going to say that. But anyway,
So here's my new habit. I'm going to try to cut back on meat. Meat
why?
and
You
chicken.
barely eat now.
Meat and chicken and go more
That's a bad
plant-based.
habit. That's a bad habit.
Plant-based with fish
Hey,
and
Oh,
eggs.
you're
So that's
sounding like
called,
my
I guess, a pescatarian.
You eat
They call
less.
pescatarians here.
Because I'm thinking
You're
I'm done with
pescatarian too?
chicken. I'm done with meat.
I just know.
You eat less than Josh, and Josh doesn't eat.
I have to tell you though, since I've been staying away from chicken, I'm feeling better.
Really?
Chicken.
I don't really eat a lot of red meat, so I got to tell you chicken because that's the only other thing that I would eat.
Dawn, you eat like a bird. You
People-
take 4 seeds, you put it in your hand and say, that's a meal. No, that's not a meal. That is.
It's a meal, so I'm taking Josh's advice.
Here we
And
go.
I'm going
I
to
knew
go
it came
more-
from him. I knew it.
I'm going to go
I
more
knew it came from him.
plant-based.
I knew it.
Vegetarian?
Man, don't eat.
Not vegetarian, a pescatarian. I think. What that means you can have fish.
yeah.
Okay, at least you're having some protein.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna try to go that route. And
Why?
Chuck looks at me and he goes, "But I just bought all this food." I go, "I'm changing my mind. You eat all that
But
food."
why?
I'm gonna-
Where do you want to lose?
It's
you
not
wanna make
losing weight,
your
it's
thumbs
just-
skinnier. I mean,
I
what do
think
you
it's just
wanna-
feeling better.
Oh,
I think it's just kind of inflammation and just to feel better.
okay. Right.
If I cut back on running too, I might feel better on my inflammation. But
I don't
but I don't know. Just a new. It's summer. Who wants to be eating hot food in summer?
I don't mind.
Dawn, what you have for dinner last night? Let's start with the truth.
Squash.
And what else?
I had butternut squash and I had spaghetti squash
Oh, my dad used to make that all the time when I was a little kid.
and some salmon.
Oh, I love
So
salmon.
I thought
That's
the
a
night
good-
before I had butternut squash and spaghetti squash and no salmon. It's been a lot of nights of leftovers of the squash. Now, I went to Taco Craft. Anyone ever been to Taco Craft?
Who's Taco Craft?
It's this restaurant down in East Fort Lauderdale, but they've got, I love squash, this great, amazing butternut squash. So I've had that for a couple days.
You don't like it.
You don't like squash. So that's what I'm thinking. That's
Not
my
for
new
a meal. I
That's
mean-
my new habit.
I had noodles. You know those big noodles? They're long and they're big.
You're big and little.
Linguine,
No.
spaghetti,
No, a
lasagna.
noodle, like a
Udon?
noodle, like a lasagna noodle. But they're not that big. They're big. They're big noodles. I had that, and I didn't know that bolognese was a thing.
Meat sauce.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yes,
I
Because
love meat sauce.
I'm used to having spaghettis.
with meat sauce.
What are you laughing at? What are you doing, Josh?
I don't know what
Scream,
they
what's
just
the
did to
scream?
us.
I can't even see his
They're knocking fist bumping. It's kind of cool. So you know what he did the other night? He poured water down. I can't say what, because where. So anyway, he down a crack in a high rise, like throwing something over the roof.
Who did this?
You did this, and I thought, what's going to happen if you get the person wet underneath. So I wanted to do something like that, you know, so like when you're drinking, you pour and the person underneath is like trying to catch it in their mouth. Like you guys just did with your hands, but with like a drink.
First of all, I poured some water down an elevator shaft.
Of course you did.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
so there was a door.
I
when
was
it opens.
trying to not call you
So
out
I
on
went like this and I
that.
poured the water down the shaft.
Yes,
And then
he
when we
did.
got to the first floor, I went, opened my mouth and it came in my mouth.
I said, did you
I
just pour
highly
that
doubt
water
that.
down the elevator shaft between the doors? He said, uh-huh.
Are you saying that you poured water down, ran downstairs, and was able to catch it in
I
your
took
mouth?
the elevator ride down and then I opened
And
my
that
mouth
was all
and it hit my
real?
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, would it be dripping it from the elevator though?
No, it was straight down. There's a channel between, there's a gap between the doors to slide and
Good
I.
morning.
Oh, look at her go!
Look at her.
Who the hell are you? This is getting scary.
Wow.
Hey, look, we got a fourth camera, so now everybody can see you. How long does it take you to do that? Give her the mic.
So, I mean, I wanted to dye it black for a little bit because the bleach was like breaking my hair off. Having to keep like re-dyeing my roots.
So is this your normal color?
No. My hair color is like Dawn's
mine?
hair. Yeah.
Okay, so you're still using color.
Yeah, but
She
this
dyed
is
it
kind of
black.
like I'm not going to touch my hair for a while. Do treatments, get it to be like healthy.
You
curly
look younger,
again.
you know.
Yeah?
She looks younger.
You think so? I think she looks like Anne Hathaway more now.
Yes.
Right?
Who's
I
Anne
feel like she
Hathaway?
could like walk in her Prada, no pun intended,
Who's
outfit.
Hathaway?
She's an actress
I know
from
that.
Devil Wears
I
Prada,
don't know who Anne
Oh, yes,
Hathaway
yes,
is.
yes.
Princess Diaries, all of that, right?
Pretty good.
Same smile too, like this beautiful, great big smile.
She's a comedian. She likes to change her appearance, and she wants to be like different people on different days of the week.
Here's the thing, but she gets more beautiful with every change.
She has
Period.
Right?
Period.
Five personalities.
Truth, right?
5 personalities. She does it on purpose. Look at the smile.
I know. She
There's nothing wrong with it.
Are you going up north to see Mr. Wonderful? Something's going on.
Oh, no.
No?
I just wanted to get rid of the.
What was that
blonde.
picture you did at Delray? Was it yesterday that you posted yesterday? You were all like glammed out.
Oh, yeah, that was from last week.
Wow.
Killed it.
I
Killed
literally just gave my friend Christina my camera. She was like, "How do I use it?" And then she took like beautiful pictures, and I was like, "I hate you. You're the worst."
So beautiful. I was thinking of you going, killed it, love the outfit,
She took
complication.
pictures. She did something and put it on IG with a friend of hers. You and a
Her
friend.
name is Stephanie.
Me too.
Stephanie.
Yeah, your pictures are beautiful also.
She's hilarious, that girl. She was doing some kind of dance or something. You guys posted.
I'd rather watch them
was
on your
very-
IG than that other thing you were showing me on IG.
Yeah.
You got
And on
women
your TikTok.
doing
They are all
bathing
fans.
suit situations
Yeah, it's really
on
good.
Every
IG.
time,
They're all fans.
every time I open
really
any
gross.
of your accounts, it's like
It's really disturbing.
They are all fans.
Bikinis.
What am I
They're all
supposed
they're
to
fans.
bikinis. How did they find you?
Josh, help me here. What am I supposed to do? Tell my
You're
fans?
on your own today. You're on your own.
Oh, he found a disclaimer. What am I supposed to do? I can't tell the fans no.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. So they say
Say
to
no.
me, there's some
Bye.
people that have bathing suit lines. I showed you one yesterday. She asked, can she bring that bathing suit line on the air? I said, absolutely.
You know, I get all these alerts of all these things that come through on all our accounts. And I always look at the weird ones. Hi, how are you? Do you want to meet? And
Now,
who is
that
it
I
addressed to?
don't-
And they're addressed
I don't
to
answer
you.
those. I delete them. I deleted like 20 this morning.
Again.
But you gotta
Josh, you get comments like that? Hi, want to meet?
Oh, yes.
How are
You
you?
show me
What-
how to
yeah,
delete
no.
them.
Sam, you?
Really? You don't?
So
Yes,
it's
you
not
do,
just
Sam,
any
you
guy.
liar.
It's like he's
You liar.
17.
I do. I get like the bots. I get like
Yeah,
the
there's
sugar
some
daddy.
bots every so
bots.
See?
That's what I
That
want.
kind of stuff.
So they're saying now, they're saying
You
that
don't read them either. Uh-huh.
the cell phone text messages, all these scams, are at an unprecedented level.
You have to delete. Delete. But we lost a couple of people on IG because I deleted it.
2 people.
Yeah, because I didn't say, hi, how you doing?
So
I
And
highly doubt.
it's either Bitcoin or sex. There's nothing in between. Bitcoin or sex. Not interested. Delete, lose a client.
I get sex bots from women.
Not really. It's just the morning show. It's just how it is, apparently.
Men and women? Ooh.
Oh, we forgot Bud's. Oh, Tom? Oh, we got it. I forgot.
it's on. Nice.
Oh,
Oh, and so let me get this right. Nobody in this room ever gets a piece of stuff like that. You don't get it from men. You don't get nothing.
No.
I got it from a real person once.
You don't get no bathing suits or nothing.
Twice.
No.
Twice.
I think what happens is that if you like answer once or you get like any sort of like feedback of it once.
No,
it'll
on
keep
TikTok,
coming
what Slick did to me
in. Yeah.
was that he watched all the videos. And the longer you watch it, the more they keep sending them.
Yeah.
So he says to me one morning, "Hey, I like what you're doing on TikTok." And I said, "TikTok? I didn't even know I had a TikTok," because he opened the account.
Yeah.
And I had all of the stuff I showed you. This is a runaway train. I am guilty by association.
Yes, you are 100% guilty by association. I feel you.
She ain't believing a word I said.
You doing your show today?
Yeah.
What are you going to talk about?
Talking about goal setting
I like it.
and like different methods.
Really?
Do you set goals?
Yeah, I'm trying. I have like my ultimate goal, but there's a lot of things that come with the ultimate goal.
I was going to
like
ask, do you
little
do
goals every
short-term
day.
goals or long-term goals?
I do both.
Well, you go to UCF. That's something to be really proud of, right? That's not easy. I stayed at home when I went to college. I could have gone to Milwaukee, San Francisco, New York. I stayed home. Pittsburgh. I stayed home.
Bailey, you set goals?
Yes, for my personal projects, for like self-improvement.
I think you've changed since you've come here. Your personal goals have changed.
I watch her now. She goes, I'm going to give this one a test. We're going to start with this. And you see how you do on that before I give
that
you a
was
harder.
hilarious. I said, give her a project. No, I got to give her a test.
She
I
said,
gotta see
why?
what
I
her
gave the same
skills
test to
are.
Haley. Did she give you the same
She gave you
bouncing
the-
ball test?
I still haven't done it.
That's why you got a reminder in your phone.
Do you do, Hank has a loaded question. Do you do art? Do you draw?
I can draw.
Did you know that?
I'm not surprised, though.
Everybody
I
in
always put, like, my
here.
little doodles on the.
Well, doodles is one thing.
computer.
Can you do what she does and he does?
I can't do what she
Not at
does.
that level. No.
You can't
You
do
did
what
that whole
Bailey does? What are
storyboard.
you talking about? You're a good artist.
No, what Bailey does is something different.
Well, she's
though.
a specialist.
Yeah.
But you can
True.
draw. But I seen your work. You can draw. Sam, can you draw?
I can't.
What's your area of expertise?
Photography and like cinematography, both of those.
Oh, so what? Is he working on a piece? Is he filming
He's
or
due
doing?
today.
Oh, I can't wait to
Yeah,
see it.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I just need to voice it.
What's he working on?
Haley's gonna voice it.
Yeah.
Sure. I was gonna help him write it too.
Awesome.
Review.
So do you
I
set goals?
basically finished it.
I
Well,
got
my
two things
goal
for you to
when I
voice.
first came here was to like sort of more self-improvement because I didn't go anywhere this summer. You know, the stuff I wanted to do during the summer got canceled and stuff like that. I felt very
What do you want to do?
unproductive. I wanted to visit colleges, but a lot of the colleges up north are like, oh, no visits or like.
So where are you gonna go to college?
What?
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to UCF. Yeah.
Back there again.
Yes.
Another one. You'll be number 4 and she's number 3.
So your self-improvement goals.
Yes, basically. Just
In
be
what
more
department?
Productive, do more work. Just sort of that.
Interesting.
Self-improvement how? Discipline?
Discipline and productivity.
Wow. It's funny because when I first met Josh, that's what he wanted to do. And I think Josh is outstanding. He's scary outstanding, how quickly he picks up stuff. And the nice thing I like about Josh more than anything else is that he helps others. And he allows them the runway. Even if you make a mistake, you brush it off and you go
He's
again.
got good work habits to learn from. He's a
Yeah.
good person to follow for sure.
And I hate him for the fact that he can pick up something that I could sit there for an hour and he comes in and 5 seconds later and says, you do it like this.
Can I tell you a secret?
I'm afraid to.
When you were unpacking that cam this morning, look at his face. I was thinking, is this going to be successful or is Josh going to have to sweep in and go, Freddie, I got this? But you did it.
Actually, what Josh did,
Did you see the Facebook post?
I was watching, is this going to be a
You like
success or not?
first of all,
Did you see the Facebook post?
What,
Josh?
Waldo?
where
They
is
posted
Josh?
you on
Where's
Facebook.
Josh?
They posted on Facebook. It's the.
The Walden thing's on Facebook.
It says
now?
breaking news. It says breaking news. We lost another one. Like,
And all
and
that-
it's you, the missing person.
And all the other ones are posted on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.
You're famous.
It's
All because of
everywhere.
Alana. She's.
I want to design a T-shirt. You vector, right? So you're
Yes.
gonna vector your own
I-
shirt.
oh,
You're going to vector your own shirt.
I
There you
guess
go.
I'm Victor.
I think it's a seller. Even Gio laughed. He
So
says,
tell me what happened with the cam.
So every time you open up a C920, now there's 920Es, X, and everything else. That's a different thing. We have a new
C9 and
camera
12.
on Texas.
Okay.
Put up the one on Texas, and it's a 90-degree
Ready,
angle.
camera?
So it opens up. It opens up.
Go back.
That camera, if I put it in that corner,
We get the whole room?
you get the whole room. That's a 920. It's the latest technology.
Nice.
These cameras have a chip in them, so you don't use up bandwidth. That's the second thing. The third thing is that camera has a microphone on that's deadly.
I heard it.
So what he did was he removed the mic. Now, normally we go into audio and lower the mic, the pod, and turn off the switches. He goes into the settings and removes the audio off the camera, which is fine. It's the same outcome. But it just shows you how his mind works. I see a tire. He sees a car.
He goes right into the settings.
He went
And he
right
goes
into-
right.
So he says, "Well, this is what I did." I says, "Well, yeah." He even took it off the soundboard, which is the right way of doing it. He's right. I just had a shortcut to make it easy.
Katie, you set goals?
Sort of.
Sort of. That's like
Sort
being
of.
a
I
little
try to.
pregnant. What does sort of mean? You ever heard the saying, "I'm a little pregnant"?
No.
It means that it's sort of.
Whatever.
Sort of. Does it make sense? No. You do.
How
or
do you set
don't.
goals?
How?
Like they're sort of.
Well, I want to get into like meditating 2 times a day. Have I got in there? No, not exactly. Especially in the morning. I don't really have time in the morning. But I try to do like a meditation thing like at night through that app that I posted on my Stress Less and Decompress.
How was that yesterday? Good?
It was okay.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it?
It was okay. It was fine.
Josh, how was it?
It was good. She didn't even need a commercial. She just went straight through the whole thing. Talked about.
Be proud, Kate.
That's good.
Did great.
Do you guys ever?
I lit a candle
ever-
and it didn't light the place on fire though. So.
But do you? Yeah, that was a scary thing. But do you guys ever feel that you left everything on the table? Are you ever satisfied with anything you do?
Yeah.
Because I've never heard you say, "Okay, I did a good job today." Never. It's always, "It's okay. I could have done better."
I feel like it depends on the day and like what you do.
I also don't think that mentality is bad, because that means you can always improve.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you something today. Okay? And I want you to listen to this because we've done this for 7 years. Who is the best in this room at what they do? Who's the best? Josh, who's the
Each of
best?
us.
Are you the best in this room at what you do?
Yes.
Are you the best?
Yes.
Are you the best?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Are you the best at what you do in this room? And until you answer yes, I'm going to keep bugging you and keep bugging you. Are you the best at what you do?
Absolutely, yes I am.
Are you the best at what you do? That is the bottom line. Now, you got to teach me to believe it. See, it is easy. It is easy to say. Now you got to live it.
Hey,
That's what you do.
Hey, Freddie, you want to know what else I haven't had as a kid? Or ever? Frosted Flakes, Cocoa Puffs.
Have you ever had an
Fruit Loops.
Oreo?
Not as a kid. Actually, yes, as a kid.
You can't eat that now because you're vegan. Or
No,
whatever.
she's keto.
You're keto. You can't
I
have
like how
any
she
of
just
that.
randomly said, "You know what I haven't had as a kid."
Her brain parked. It's not moving again. But the bottom. Hold that thought. The bottom line is, if you don't believe that, then why should anybody else? If you don't bring that to the table every day, you want to meditate. You take a shower in the morning.
Take a shower at night.
Okay, so meditate during your shower. It's going to change your
Meditate
life.
during a shower.
Try.
You absolutely can.
Use
I
this.
tried once.
All I'm asking you to do,
Especially
Katie.
if you're in a rush, you don't have time to meditate.
Katie, all I'm saying is try.
Yes.
Let it be the last thing you do.
Okay.
And then you go in there, and I guarantee your life will change. It's like having a glass of water in the morning. Your body will change.
Mm-hmm.
When I met Dawn and I asked her to come work with me, 4 years later she said yes. 4 years. Add up the days. So it's 1,200 days.
True that.
Now, are you the best at what you do in this room?
100%.
See, her, I believe. The rest of you, she's close. But she's been with me longer. There is nothing you can't accomplish. And once you get there, and you start feeding people. What was the name of that group that's in the lobby? And they, Mercury. He says when they start Queen, Freddie Mercury, right?
Yeah.
When they
Queen.
start singing your songs, then you're somebody.
Speaking
Think
of
about what he's
songs,
saying.
I think they got a jingle coming out.
Somebody copied it yesterday.
We got.
Was it Josh?
You working on it?
Yeah, take a picture of the lyrics. 'Cause I
you-
like the lyrics. The lyrics are good for that one.
Cole did those.
Cole did it. You were here for Cole when he did that, right?
I never met Cole.
You ever met Cole?
Wow.
Oh, she was nice.
Big, tall, funny man?
Oh, you remember her?
I remember Cole.
He followed me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Bailey, do we have Haley? Do we have this crew as characters on our
No,
crew?
here we go.
On our
again.
summer crew?
No, we don't.
No, I haven't gotten to that.
I would like to have the
Our summer crew.
superheroes.
Bailey, have you ever had rock candy?
Yes, I had.
Okay, good.
I know.
I feel like you
Wow,
would have
that
had
is
it.
really. That's you have rock candy, the clear one.
The clear one. What do you mean? They're all different flavors.
Not in my day.
So you just had the sugar.
I had this clear ones.
Ever make in science class rock candy?
No, I haven't.
You could make
It's so cool. You get the Bunsen burner, of course, and it's just crystallized sugar is all it is. So all you have to do is heat up the sugar, and it liquefies, and then you can just spin it like cotton candy, and then it rehardens. It's really kind of cool.
That'd be
Yeah,
a cool
but
project.
I had
Yeah.
it like in like these.
I know. In the
Sticks.
Bronx, you would take the sugar and stick it out in the heat on a burner on a radiator and let it melt. We had Bunsen burners. You just put it on the radiator.
You wanna know? Okay, you wanna know what else I didn't have as a kid? I didn't have funnel cakes. I never had funnel cake. I never
You're
had
so
churro.
specific. She's like, do you have a list of things that you haven't had?
Yes.
And you're like, all right, I'm gonna memorize them and I'm gonna say them on the
When
morning
she's
show.
an adult, she's going to be on the therapist couch saying, you know, my mother never let me have, and here's the list. I think about that all the time when my kids get older and they're going to go to the therapist and they're going to say, well, this is what happened in my childhood. There's nothing I
Do
can
you
do.
think that it affects you, things that you didn't have that you wanted to have as you get older?
I
Does
never
it
had
change
popcorn
it?
chicken.
Are you serious?
But you think that changes your life?
They have them at Publix.
They're pretty good.
They're really good.
Do you think
I
things
love
that
so.
you didn't eat as a kid affect your life going forward, or something else?
I feel like, in general, like just things that if you are less fortunate and you don't have everything given to you when you're in a child, like that's probably better for you in the long run because you're going to keep pushing as an adult to get those things and you're going to be more grateful for those things because you haven't always had them.
Is there something that when you always wanted to have and you haven't had it yet? A food, a drink, or whatever? Everything? And you've eaten everything you wanted? Banana split?
I haven't had one of those.
You never had a banana split? We gotta go down to that place.
It's okay, neither have I.
Jackson's?
Jackson's.
It's good.
We
You
need
gotta
to
have
go
a
to
banana
Jackson's.
Or the other
We
place
have
we
to
went
go.
to?
Someone needs
The
to order
girls
the
had the ice
kitchen
cream?
sink.
Oh yeah,
I'm hungry now.
They didn't do banana split, did they? Oh yeah, they did banana split. Well, we go to the girls, it's even closer. Now, the newest and hottest place, I don't know, it's because we talked about it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Costco for dating. So you go there at 1 o'clock, and they have all the food truck things, those little kiosks. So you take a girl on a date, and you have the kiosk, and then you go and you have hot dogs or pizza or something.
Haley's like, no.
sounds-
And you
And
can
then-
walk down the aisles and just get samples?
Get a lemonade.
Well, hold on, and then
Lemonade.
if the date is good, right? If you see all that working,
And you
then
go
say,
shopping for
let's
groceries.
go shopping for groceries for the week. I don't think that's a bad
You
deal.
save some money.
You
Sounds
say
very
just-
It was on the news, huh?
It was on the news. The day after you talked about it, it was on the news, 100%.
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dating in Costco?
Yes, it's the latest craze. So
Because you can save money because you can do all the samples.
and the other thing they threw in is if you don't want groceries for the week because some people feel kind of funky taking food from somebody buying it, you get a tank of gas. Now they didn't mention the gas because it was $4.68.
I had to tell you, if this were a first date and someone's like, oh, you know what, I'll buy you a tank of gas, I'd be like, that's worse than going for a hot dog.
What are you talking about? I'm taking you to Costco.
It's time.
It's kind of like,
grocery store.
No, it's a date. It's humorous. Now, how many dates have you ever gone and it didn't work? And there is no second date.
Maybe like 2.
Okay, and what you get out of those two? You got nothing.
Yeah.
You got nothing.
at least
Except
you get a tank
maybe
of
you
gas.
felt bad. At least here you get a tank of gas. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
we have to come up with ideas for inexpensive dating. Right, because it's really expensive now for who's ever paying.
Coffee dates?
And even if you split it, it's still like,
Would you cook
picnic's a
dinner
good
for
idea.
somebody on the first
Yeah.
date?
Yeah. Not a first date, but like
First date. No, it has to be first date. Would
Has
you
to
cook
be?
dinner?
Maybe.
You would?
Sure.
Are you serious? Wow.
a picnic's a good idea.
Picnic.
You
Picnic
can't.
or-
You can't go to the
picnic.
parks no more without a permit.
What do you take on a picnic? What's the best food to go on a picnic,
KFC.
like with a date?
I never had
Sandwiches.
KFC as a kid. Or ever.
PB&J.
PB&J?
Yeah, any
Homemade
sandwich.
PB&J.
See, the problem is that some people want meat, some people want vegan. So you go on a date and you say, okay, what do you want? I'm a vegan.
PB&J?
I don't
Well,
know.
I think what makes it special is if you make the food. You know, if,
true.
like,
Yeah.
the people make the food.
Oh, you done this before?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
How did it work out for you?
Good.
Yeah, how long? You still with her?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, we gotta bring her in.
That's what they say. It's the intent, the intention of what it is.
I think that's
What's her name?
fantastic.
What's her name?
Christina.
Cute.
How about
Wow.
you? What's like a good inexpensive date? Or what do you bring on a picnic?
I don't really go on picnics.
All right, so what's a
I
good,
don't really like nature.
you don't like nature.
She don't like what?
Stressless and decompressed doesn't like nature.
What about going bowling?
I'm like allergic to the grass. So
What
like,
about bowling?
That's what a
I
blanket's
I like
for.
bowling.
Bowling date.
Bowling is fun.
Horror story.
What happened?
So in high school, this was junior year of high school, but this was the guy that we all called Aladdin because he had long black hair and he was the captain of the track team.
And you
so-
dated him?
No, I didn't date him. I went on one date and then I got weirded out. But he was like, I have this super special, like, surprise date for you. And I get in his giant truck and he's like really tiny. I didn't know how short he was.
So we jumped
but
out of a truck.
He was really tiny. I was like, okay, like short king, whatever. Like, I don't really care about height. It's fine.
Short king. Wow. Ooh.
But so we get in his giant truck that he can barely get into because he's so tiny. But sorry.
Did you like push
Just
him
don't
up?
say his name.
She pushed him up.
It's
you
like
read
those-
stuff?
And so I'm like so excited about this super special secret date. And then we pull up at the bowling alley, like our local bowling alley right there. And I'm like, okay, like this is fine, like bowling, cute, whatever. And then we get out, it's raining. He throws his jacket on a puddle for me. And I'm like, this is for real, Aladdin. Like, this is like a Disney date.
Are you gonna fly in the magic jacket?
Ever done that for a woman? Put your jacket down on
Hell
a
no.
puddle?
No, what?
Hell no.
Just give them the jacket or something. That's more efficient.
So when you step, you don't step in a puddle. You step on their jacket.
I tell him, take off your shoes because you're going through the water.
Why you
And
just
don't bring
walk
that
around?
water in my car.
Walk around the puddle.
Don't walk in my car.
So how was the bowling?
It was fun, but then like that kind of weirded me out at first, so I was kind of like already wanting to go home. And then we went out to dinner, and like he wanted to be like a lawyer, and I was like,
Where did you go to dinner?
we went to like a pizza place by my house.
A pizza place. Short pizza. Now you see, if you would have gone to Costco, you would have gotten something out of that date.
But also, he didn't eat. Like he bought me a pizza, and I
Oh,
sat
he was
there
in
and
love
ate
with
it.
you.
Or he was
honey.
saving money?
No, he was in love.
Really?
When you go on a date and one person doesn't eat, it's because they are head over heels in love with you.
Really? Or you're saving money?
And saving money and saving money. He could have had a salad if you wanted to save money, but he didn't eat.
So what did you make for your first date with this girl?
We sort of like split it, like for the picnic. Like I made the sandwiches. She made like a homemade like apple juice, and like
Apple juice.
She bought like some fruits and stuff like that.
Nice.
So it was nice. Yeah, and we went by Meisner. There's like
Whose
a park by
apartment
Meisner.
was it? Yours or hers?
They went on a picnic.
We
Oh,
went on a
picnic.
picnic. Yeah.
Where's the best place to go on a picnic?
A park. Don't take him to the beach. That's the worst.
Yeah, the wind will blow everything away.
It's horrible. Now let me ask you. Look, she's like paranoid.
She's like
So-
in the corner. She's in the corner of like this shot.
So let me. Let, we got 4 cameras.
Shot. I know, I'm in 2 though.
Yeah, Josh discovered that too.
There we go.
Yay!
What was I gonna say?
The best park for a picnic in the area? Ever been on a picnic around here?
Not in Boca.
Coral Springs?
Coral Springs, yes. Any of the parks. We have tons of parks. Cypress.
How do you know when you're on a date and the date is crashing. Like, let's say,
When you're,
let's
like,
say
on
that
your
you
phone.
like the person, and this is tough because you're women, so you're probably never going to admit to the truth. But a guy can tell this is crashing and burning because he normally says, "Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom." And you go in the bathroom, and you start crying into a hanky because like, this is not working. Come on, pull it together. What do I gotta say? What do I gotta say?
Do
This
guys
is what
really
guys
have
do.
these stressful moments?
Oh my God, yes.
Really?
I go, man.
Is that true?
What?
Do you cry into a handkerchief in the bathroom?
I have in the past.
Really?
Yeah,
You
because
guys
I
ever
said
have
this is
stressful moments in
crashing and
dating?
burning on somebody that I
Definitely.
really had the hots for, and it wasn't working. This just didn't work. And then you get the listen. I like you a lot. You know, I think we could be friends. Oh my God, that's a crash and burn right there. Yeah.
The friend zone is a crash and burn. There is no doubt.
Yeah.
So you're trying to avoid the friend zone, right? So you're trying to be clever when you come out.
So here goes back to your other question. The first question you ever asked me on our very first show together. Can men and women be just friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Different generation.
No.
The majority of my close
No.
friends are men. So yeah.
Different generation. See, that was the very first question
It
you asked
depends.
me.
It depends on who you're meeting and what's going on in your life and what you expect and everything else.
I mean, they're all friends.
That's their way of thinking.
So you're saying you're more than friends with Don?
Oh.
I am more than friends with Don. I'm a business associate with Don. And I'm going to her son's wedding. I was invited by him. So what does that say?
You
I
weren't
know Chuck.
invited?
I've known Chuck 13 years.
You weren't
A
invited.
long time.
I know Chuck. I know her husband 13 years. But there isn't anything I wouldn't do for Dawn. That's a different animal. Now, if you give me Raquel Welch, I'll show you.
Coworkers and
Yes.
friends, nothing more.
I know, but you're young and you're single and
Are we
you're
invited to
available.
this wedding?
You going to Austin?
You gotta fly there. Oh, you can go. You're in
Well,
Texas.
I'm
You're
gonna-
close.
What day is it?
It's in March.
Oh no.
I might. Yeah.
Well,
But you should meet
I'll crash the
people.
wedding.
I believe that you shouldn't get serious on anything right now, especially if you're a girl. I think you should date, get your degree, get your business life in order, and then you can pick and choose your future. Don't let a man pick your future. That's crazy. I wouldn't date a guy.
Yeah, it's totally different now. Absolutely different. They're much more independent.
And then yesterday we had these meetings about the Neanderthal show and all these other things that you guys want to bring up. I was shrinking in my seat.
What are you? Oh, the narcissistic show.
Yeah.
Why? You're not a narcissist.
Because guys feel edgy, you know, guys.
You guys ever dated a narcissist?
I
They're
feel
too
like I have
young.
once.
They're too young. They won't put that label.
I knew one.
You knew one?
A guy or a girl?
A girl.
Really? I know a few, but I don't call them narcissists. I call them.
Do you think self-deprecation is better quality in a person?
What is
or
self-deprecation?
Self what?
Oh.
The hell does that mean?
I'm fat. I'm ugly. I'm not
No,
good
I don't
enough.
like that at all.
Which would you rather have?
That's a turn off. Don't say I'm negative.
Self-deprecation, probably.
Why the hell do I
You
want to
can
hang
help
out
that
with you if
person.
you're gonna do that? Let me scoop you off the floor. No, I don't do that.
Well,
I
so
don't
would you
like
rather that or a narcissist?
Neither.
That's the question.
With a narcissist, I believe a narcissist is just looking for attention. They were dropped on their head when they were a kid.
oh.
That's my belief.
But are you also not looking for attention when you're saying I'm fat, I'm ugly?
Honey, but the bottom line is it doesn't matter what you think you look like. Your perception is what people.
Do you think when
of.
people say I'm fat, I'm ugly, look at this, you want attention, or you're just expressing how you feel?
I think it can be both. It depends, it depends on the person, I think. I think some people that's a genuine, insecurity from them.
But
Yeah.
why?
People
I
have
can tell you.
insecurities.
I think
It's a
it also
disease
has
for
to
some
do
people.
with, it
A
also
disease.
Yeah, it also
Yes.
has to do with who they've surrounded themselves with.
Well, then change your surroundings. Change your life.
Wasn't that Jordana's word of the day this week?
Yeah.
Surroundings?
Surroundings. Change what doesn't feed you. Get
Mhm.
rid of it. But don't buy into it. Man, if I had bought into the crap they told me about streaming and this business, I would have been home sucking my thumb for the last 13
So
years.
Jordana says, surround yourself with I can't believe I'm quoting her. Surround yourself with like-minded people that elevate you instead of lead you to the self-deprecation of jealousies or I'm not good enough. So change your surroundings.
And if you feel that you want to do better with yourself, associate yourself with others who will lift you up. There are people in this room who shall remain nameless that make other people around them better. And that's what life is all about. So
You guys are one of the best crews we've had that works
Absolutely.
together
I
as
haven't had a crew like this in
that
7
works
years.
together. I've never seen such a, and I said this to you yesterday, so much a quiet crew.
But
And
because
Lana
they're
says because they're all
focusing-
working, they're all focusing.
Yeah.
But it's a totally different feel. The different people that come in here. You've been here through a lot of crews, right?
And then we've had some kids like Cole that are wild and to the left, and I get it. Everybody wants to have fun. I
Even
get
this
it.
one has a ton of fun, but you're sitting and working hard.
I do my best. I do my best to focus.
So is it okay to demand just a little bit more to get that sphere bigger? Do you want success to be bigger, or are you contemplating and saying, okay, we're done?
Well, I have a hangnail.
What?
It's because you've never had Cocoa Pebbles.
I know. It's very tragic.
I know. Don't
I like that
don't encourage her.
Texas likes the fact that we are growing in our social media pages, so I send it every morning because she's screaming at me, hey, you didn't send it.
What's the next goal on that one, Katie? We got to wrap up.
First of all, I never yelled at you.
You
I think you're-
always yell at me. You're like the one sitting next to you. That's like the yelling corner over
I
there.
never yell at you.
No.
I'll be joking
That's
like, what
rude.
are you saying? That's it.
And
I don't think anyone in
What?
here like yells.
you give me the evil eye.
I ever raised my voice to you?
Never.
Let me see. Yesterday, the day before, last week, 3 days.
She never raises her voice. She gives you the look.
The look.
But
My
her
mother used
voice
to do
doesn't
that to
go
me.
up.
My mother used to do that to me. My mother used to go, you gotta be in school?
She gives you the look and the head tilt.
Oh, it's so chill. I just felt the chill.
Ramona, we gotcha.
I felt the chill go through my body.
My dad
That's what
gives
she
me,
does.
My dad gives me the death glare every time I do something wrong.
That's like
death
that.
glare.
That's like that
Death
reaction. That reaction. So Lana goes, this does not make sense, and I shiver. Okay. Like when you
She's like when I walked
giving
out
you
the other day.
when you walked out like the exorcist.
But she's giving you facts.
Oh my God, there's
She's
this one-
not trying to.
Sometimes you walk into a room and you're still outside. That's your energy and your karma. Sometimes you have to deliver your message with a softer blow.
I'm
Some
working on
people
that
are-
one.
Some people are a little intimidating in this place. Others not. Others will say, okay, that's good. Why don't we try it this way? They use the psychology game.
I'm trying to work on that delivery concept.
Josh tells me yeah to everything. Josh, the building's on fire. You want to turn it on? Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
You said you yes, man.
He said yes.
Oh, I
ma'am.
want to ask you guys that. Should we have a day of yes?
No.
No.
What?
That sounds, that would be dangerous.
They all said no.
No. I
Would
never-
you ever give your
I said
significant
what?
other a day of yes?
No.
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 I'm good, thank you though.
No.
Wow.
Yes.
No.
Haley's like maybe.
Don't say that. You're
That
gonna
I
regret
would.
saying.
You all say no except Haley says maybe.
No, I
Alana
would say
said
yes.
no.
to that.
Your
There's this
significant
one
other?
time
Yeah, 'cause
when I was like 12, I was like
A
13 or
significant
12.
other with no limitations, whereas like studio, I don't trust Freddie.
Right back at you,
Yeah.
babe. Right back at you.
Wow, they all said
You know, but I would
I
never.
would do a day of yes.
I would never. No, you don't. Stop. She didn't say that. Just stop. You know, you always put your foot in your mouth, and then I end up
I
trying
don't
to
mean
pull it out.
anything weird. I just
No,
mean
you're very weird. Stop. You just stop.
I think we're all weird. Slightly.
Some are
creative
more
minds.
weirder than others.
That's
Like you.
true.
creative mindsets.
It's broken
My
neck.
neck broke.
You ready to wrap this up?
Yes.
Day of yes. All right, we're going to wrap this morning's show up. Nice job, you guys. Welcome to the Aurora Room. Look at this
You see how
foreshot.
all the.
Where would
Wait a
you
minute.
take a sick boat?
A what boat?
Sick boat. This has got. Every time they do these, Alana, I think of you.
Where will you
I
take
know,
us?
I created them in there. What?
Where would you take a sick boat?
What's a sick boat? A sickly boat?
To the dock.
Oh
Who said
man,
that?
Alana.
You would take it to the dock.
Yo, bro, she wrote
Am I
them.
right?
Yeah.
She wrote
Wait,
them.
do the flip.
This
did
is
you
like-
flip it to show the answer? There's a 2 parts to this in the board, boys.
She wrote
There's
it.
a red one and the green one to put the answer.
She wrote it. It's like the show that they wrote, and
no,
they're
I was
asking their own
thinking. I was thinking.
questions.
Okay, boat. It's sick. Oh, the dock. You take
Can we
boat
just
to
have like
the
a
dock.
sushi boat or something?
Look at that.
She's still
To
to the
the
dog.
dog.
Nice job. All
You should
right.
be a shrink.
No, I'm just good at riddles.
No, you're good at the psychological of the mind.
Yes.
Have a good morning, everyone. We will see you. What do we have coming up? We got Inside Out with Haley this afternoon. We've got what else we got? We'll see. We got sushi boats. We got Gina Bella.
What's a
We
sushi
got
boat?
Cafe
What's that?
Midday Show. We'll see what today is. Have a great morning, and we will see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye bye.
What's this? Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No, company dry.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because you know your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.